Thank you, Chief. Thank you for coming. It's nice to see you here. I'm sorry it's under such profoundly sad circumstances. I must say at the outset of my remarks what I'm required to say every time we do something like this, which is these are charges filed against Ms. Nelson at this time. They are only accusations. She is entitled to the presumption of innocence and all of her other rights, including the right ultimately to a fair trial for her peers. First, let me tell you what happened in court this morning. Judge Falatico arraigned Ms. Nelson. She was held on $500,000 cash, $1 million secured bond, or $5 million partially secured. Judge Falatico adjourned the case to Thursday, 1:30 for a preliminary hearing. My assistant district attorney, Mike Nobles, handled the arraignment. He's present here today. And as previously indicated, my Deputy Chief Assistant District Attorney and Chief of the Homicide Bureau, Christina Tremonti, was involved in this case, and she went to the scene yesterday and spent some time being briefed by the investigators. This morning, an autopsy was conducted by Dr. Eng at Ellis Hospital. Based upon his findings that this child died of exposure and hypothermia, the decision was made to file additional charges. The baby was dropped into this utility tunnel from a height of about 8 feet to the bottom of the tunnel where there was standing water. The baby did not drown. The baby was in the water, which came up to her chest and around her head, but not her face. Her mother was found in a GE security building, which was heated. So based upon the fact that this additional charge is being filed, I doubt whether the preliminary hearing will occur on Thursday. That will give us a little more time, but we will be proceeding to grand jury expeditiously on this case. The additional charge that is filed is a charge of depraved murder in violation of Section 125.25, Subdivision 1 of the Penal Law. Is that Subdivision 4? Subdivision 4 of the Penal Law, which is a branch of depraved mind murder that requires us to prove under circumstances evincing a depraved indifference to human life and being 18 years old or older or more, recklessly engaged in conduct which creates a grave risk of serious physical injury or death to another person less than 11 years old, and thereby causes the death of that person. So that's the theory that is now being charged, or will be soon lodged against her, and we will seek to present that as well as the prior charges to a grand jury, as I said, within the near future. So that's my general comments, Chief. I'll turn it back to you for Q&A.